I'm Christy Porterfield, the president of Enviroscape. In 1999, I started a company basically doing environmental reclamation work. About 2 years into doing that, we started doing large utility work, underground utilities, water, sewer, storm drain, pipe installation, wastewater treatment plants, pump stations, and the list goes on. We've ventured into doing a little bit of site work, and also have a big portion of our work, our revenue, that is based off of commercial irrigation. When I started the company, I was the sole employee. I would subcontract out labor on the weekends to finish work, and then later we obviously developed into a 30 to 40 person company, manning 30 to 40 employees. Actually, we were contacted by HCMM through AGC, which is a membership that we are both members of in the area. So that affiliation automatically gave me a little bit of a comfort, knowing that I knew the caliber of the quality of the association that the AGC is. What's funny is, I think every company thinks they have the ability to self-diagnose their problems, but the problem with being that is it is just you. You have such tunnel vision of what you think your problems are that there's no real way to get a grasp. But what HCMM did for us was take some of that knowledge that we did look at before, and then a whole vast variety of things we were unaware of that we even needed, and had the ability with Yoda, or Carmine as our fixer, as we call him, come in and help us implement this into real life actions. Family businesses can be very complex in the different dynamics that you have to bring in, but also the gray area that becomes prevalent in a family business of the thinking that someone's a family member, that is an easy thing to manage, is a huge mistake. The relief that we got with HCMM coming in was better defining the roles of employees, job descriptions, just knowing what was expected of employees, whether they're family or not. It took a huge amount of stress off of our shoulders in making a lot more of our business black and white.
My name is Jim Aldis. I am the Vice President of Operations for Enviroscape. I joined Enviroscape about 8 years ago after my daughter had started the company. I've got approximately 30 years of construction experience and an additional 15 years of engineering and manufacturing experience. There was really two areas that were most beneficial with Yoda, as we call him. First thing he did was he came in and he went through our accounting software and made sure that all of our costs were allocated into the right category. We were then able to take that and apply it to the bidding process. Now, I've been bidding work for 30 years, and I've got a pretty good history of being successful with it. But after we went through this, I had an eye-opening moment where I actually had a good understanding and a comfort level of what our costs really were, and how we could take that and apply it to the bidding process. So instead of making arbitrary decisions on a bid based on my gut feeling, we were actually able to take our true costs and apply them to the actual bids, and then make an intelligent decision on how much money to add or take away from the bid.
It clicked. You could tell that they knew what they were talking about, and they also, it's really a guarantee that there's no risk in doing this. They assure you that they would prove to us that they're worth, and without a doubt, they would come in, assess the company, and if we didn't feel that they offered us the proper guidance or the way that we wanted to go, we could walk away. So it was a no-brainer as a business person to not look at potentially what someone else may have seen that we didn't. On a selfish note, I'd love that no one ever found out about HCMM, especially my competitors, because I feel it gives us a huge advantage, a competitive advantage, and I would have never imagined the things that was brought to the table during our procedure. I would have never imagined the depths that we would have gotten into, that they were even necessary in our company. It truly, from start to end, was something we didn't even know we needed. We really thought we were a good firm that had done all the right things, made great decisions, we're heading in the right direction. Did HCMM deliver? Most definitely, way more than we ever anticipated. We hope to have them as a part of our team going forward because times change, people change, and you always need a refresher. So we plan on having them become a partner in our business for the long haul.